Hi YouTube, this is Kathy, Sister Scaleback, coming at you with my 10-week post-op update. For those who don't know me, or even for those who want to recap, I had a gastric bypass RNY surgery on June 16th, 2014. At that time I was 339. Last week I was 308, and today I am 307. So it's a 1 pound loss. I knew I was going to be down very little this week, if at all, because I hadn't walked as much as I was. Actually, I thought I was going to gain or be at a stall, but surprisingly, I still lost a pound. So I'm quite happy with that. And I'm just going to have to step it up. I said in my last video I was going to step it up, and I ended up not. I don't know why sometimes I sabotage myself like that. It's not on purpose, I don't think. But sometimes I'll say I'm going to do something, and then I don't do it. I don't know. Maybe it's a way of rebelling. I don't know. I'm not a rebel, usually. So anyway, I just wanted to say a couple of, well, one NSV for sure. Earlier today, I was just, under my ribs like this, and I felt like some lumps, and I got a little worried, Oh, what the heck is that lump? My ribs. My rib cage. That's what the lumps are. I have not felt my ribs in years, obviously, because I was really concerned until I finally figured out, they wouldn't both be the same on both sides. I mean, it's my ribs. Isn't that crazy? Has it been that long since I felt my ribs? I didn't even know what ribs felt like. So that was a very good NSV when I finally figured it out. A little bit concerning until I did. So yeah, I just got back from TOPS today. TOPS stands for Take Off Pounds Sensibly. It's a weight loss support group. I've been in it for years and years. I used to be a co-leader. And they don't follow any particular diet plan. They're more about just eating sensibly and following the food guide, and and moderation and portion control and all of that. So it's a non-profit organization, which is really good because I've spent thousands, like we all have, I'm sure, on Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and Herbal Magic and all of these other systems, I'll just say. The only one I never tried, I think, was Nutra System or whatever. And that's only because the cost of the food was so high, I just couldn't do it. But anyway, I hope you guys are making videos. I just feel like I'm not seeing enough videos from all of you. And I know some people are thinking that of me too, but I must subscribe to, pardon me, about 40 people, I would say. And you'd think I'd have enough content to keep me busy, but I do stay up late at night and I try to watch as many videos as I can. But I'm finding that people are starting to post, excuse me for a minute. Oh, people are starting to post once a month now instead of once a week. I guess maybe after a long enough time, people get tired of it. But my philosophy is that there are people who are depending on that daily dose or weekly dose, if not daily, of motivation or something to relate to. It doesn't always have to be chipper and cheery. It can be anything that's weighing heavy on your mind. A couple of videos ago, I did a confession of my abuse that I suffered as a child, and quite a few people were concerned for me. I want to assure everybody, I'm 48 years old. That abuse happened a long time ago, and I've had many years of counseling, a lot of self-healing, and a lot of spiritual healing, and a lot of professional healing as well. So don't be worried about me. Just circumstances at certain times get to me. I have what's called PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. So sometimes I will suddenly overreact to a situation, or I'm prone to getting depressed at times, very, very rarely. Mostly it's anxiety and overreaction. Like if my dog suddenly jumps and barks and I wasn't expecting it, you know, everything just shoots up, and that's what PTSD is. So, but I know about it and I'm aware of it, and I've got it well under control. So don't feel sorry for me. And one thing that I've noticed is that at least 1 in 3 of all of my friends, girlfriends and boyfriends too, guys, have suffered some sort of abuse in their past, whether it's physical, sexual, mental. I don't know why the world is so abusive, but we as children in this society have a hard time growing up, and I think it's just a cycle. You know, people who were abused tend to abuse, and in one way or another, you know. So if you are one of these people that only does a video once a month because you just don't know what to talk about, or, you know, I'm not saying spill your guts and tell your life story, but there are people out there that can be helped by you sharing. So share what you can and what you know. And like, for example, I have a few friends that are suffering from transfer addiction right now. And one of them didn't even know at the time. She had surgery many years ago, and they never educated her about transfer addiction or even the possibility of it. And she wasn't a drinker back in the day, but she, after surgery, had some wine and then had some more, and then now she's struggling with it. And I don't know. People need to talk more about it, I think, because it helps. Whatever you're struggling with, you need to talk about it. Consider your iPad, your cell phone or your laptop, your counselor, and just get it out. Nobody's going to judge you, and if they do, there's always a delete button. But honestly, nobody does, and sometimes somebody will say something or have a little nugget of wisdom that just might make the difference in your life. And that's the great thing about YouTube. That's one of the things that I love about it so much. So don't feel sorry or sad for people, but respect what they've been through. Know that everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And they can all use a little bit of your wisdom and your help. And I look forward to seeing your videos. So if you're one of those people that are once a month, step it up a bit. Do once a week if you can. And you'll help brighten somebody's day. Like me. I can really use it sometimes. So that's really all I have to say. I lost 1 pound. I'm going to take it. I'm happy. At least it's still going down. And and I have lots of support. I have a great husband. I have lots of great friends. And I have a great community. You guys are really making the difference for me. And if I didn't have YouTube, there are some nights I stay up late. There are some nights where I feel kind of lonely, and I'm like, I start wondering, well, what about this and what about that? And there's nobody there to answer, except there is, because then I go on YouTube and I find all kinds of answers to all kinds of questions. And I know there's a lot of people coming up behind us who are about to go for surgery, and those people need our help too. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll do my best to answer, or I'll do my best to give you my opinion. I have a lot of opinions too, by the way. It's something I'm known for. But anyway, someday I'm going to write a book and be famous. I've been saying that forever. Someday should be today. If you're one of those people that says someday, should be today. Someday may never get here. So have a great week, everybody. Look forward to seeing you. And come at you next week with my 11-week update. Bye.